Okay, welcome everybody to another Monday Jund Day. Going to be running through a very similar list to last time, but I've just made a few changes. So I've removed Liliana for now, just doesn't seem to be in the best spot in the meta. And I've brought in a couple of Witherbloom commands. This card really impressed me when I tried Jund Saga. So yeah, going to give that a go. Other changes, not too much really. Gone up a ghost vacuum in the sideboard, but yeah, much the same idea. Just going to try and Jund them out. Hope everyone's doing very well wherever you're watching from today, and yeah, huge thanks to all of you for watching. Good to have you along. If you haven't subscribed already, please do consider doing so, and I'll also take this opportunity to recommend Manatraders, who have been kind enough to provide me with an affiliate link and discount code that you can find in the description below. Good for 40% back on your third month of subscription. So if you are interested in starting Modo, I do recommend you use that. Obviously I do get a bit of a kickback as well, so yeah, all good on that side. But yeah, let's get into round number one. Right, on the play here, and Thought Season to Bowmasters. Yeah, this is fine. I can double Thought Seize as well if it's a combo deck. I don't really want basic Swamp in case we draw Wrenn and 6. Let's get Overgrown Tomb. Okay, so it's mono blue Tron. They've got a map which can get Tron. I think I'm just going to take the map. Yeah, I'm going to take the map. Next turn we'll play a Bowmasters, I should think. Just going to play the Stomping Ground. Just going to play this in their upkeep. Play around, don't know. Bluetron of old used to play things like Condescend. Don't really want to get this Condescended. Okay, there's the Talisman. Wrenn and 6 is decent. Let's go. Guess we attack first. Then we'll go Thought Seize Wrenn and 6. Okay, so we'll take the stock up, which is the most powerful card they have, and then just go and grab. I think I'll just grab a basic for now. Life total is quite low, it shouldn't matter too much. I'm going to need to find some more pressure though. But the opponent doesn't have too much going on. Okay, there's a map, so they have Tron, but not a lot to do with it. Okay, well that's yeah, we like that one. I'm just going to play Bowmasters now. Just speed up the clock because it makes the Orc army slightly bigger. Do we want to plus Wrenn? They can just sink it. I think I'm just going to start pinging them. I'll just get the damage through as quickly as possible. Okay. Draw another Saga. So I'll just go to combat. Attack with everything. Obviously the opponent having to take potentially damage from this is good. See what they do. The Ottawa or the token, that's fine. They get a 10. Again, just going to ping. I don't think the game's going to go long enough to get towards the ultimate. I could play another Saga. Okay. There's Labyrinth. They have a lot of mana. They have sync available, obviously. Make a token. Untap. Draw another land, which isn't ideal. Okay, make another token. What are we going to search for? Just Haywire Might is an attacker. Spellbomb draws a card. I think it's just Spellbomb. So attacking for 3, 4, 5. Could plus Ren this turn. 3. We could make it 4 with a Saga. 5, 6, 7. Put them to 2. Don't think it matters too much. They can sync potentially as well. Gonna plus on a Saga. Maybe you could have surveilled. Right, so we could. Okay, they're going to sink anyway. They'd have to take a damage for that. Put them to 6. If they hadn't done that, I probably wouldn't have made the construct. The 1 damage is, I think, not as worth it. In case they play a sweeper. We're not too afraid of Ugin here. Portent is pretty good though. They hit Emrakul, the Eon's Torn, which is good enough. I assume they hit... Yeah, they hit all of them. Obviously a very good draw. I think, yeah, they just... Yeah, they get to take an extra turn and just annihilate us. Okay, so a little bit unfortunate there. Grafdigger's Cage doesn't stop that. We want the mages. We saw Stocker. We didn't actually see any counter spells. We don't want any of these Fatal Push. Needle's okay. What did we see from the stock up? Emrakul, Ugin's Labyrinth, Kozilek's Command. Nothing. Yeah, we didn't see anything huge. As in, that we want to bring in for. Shadow Spear doesn't matter. Oh, Vexing Bauble actually would have stopped the Emrakul. Maybe we should have got that instead of the Spellbomb. Yeah, should have done that. Okay, so we'll keep the Vexing Bauble in if they're on Haywire. I guess we'll bring in Veil of Summer. Maybe Pithing Needle. No, Haywire Might. Needle, maybe? I think that's probably fine. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, 1 land. Have to mulligan. This is much better. We'll put the spell bomb on the bottom. As well, when we want to Pithing Needle a map turn 2. Gonna lead off with Ragavan here. I think against something like this we want to lead off with Ragavan rather than Thoughtseize, especially since we can potentially Pithing Needle an expedition map. Okay, they do have the Labyrinth and a Talisman. Veil of Summer. Do we shock this in case they have Dismember? But I kind of want to get the Saga down. I'm just going to attack. They could have... I doubt they have... like push or something, but... map. We'll play the Saga... Thoughtseize them. Okay, well they force, so our Spell Snare coming in clutch here. Sorry, our Veil of Summer. Spreading Seas. I assume this... does this now kill Saga? Not actually sure. I think I'm just going to take the map. Because you have another Saga. I'm going to cast their map. I don't think it kills it anymore. I think it just turns it into an island. Surprised they forced. I might be wrong and I'm just about to get blown out. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so it now sticks around as an island. Following the rule change. Okay, well, we'll go attacking first. I guess I can search up Boseijus, which is interesting. Let's go Saga. Let's play the Ren 6. Plus, yeah, it's plus or nothing. Then we'll play Saga with the intention of going and finding Boseijus. Okay, another tower. Might not want to Boseijus. Oh, is this the... oh, we're not running Boseijus. I forgot I changed that. That's a shame. Okay. Let's get a Surveil land then, or a fetch land. Could get another Saga. No, we'll get a fetch land because then we've got another target for Ren 6. Yeah, just forgetting what's in my own deck there. But Yeah, obviously ideally we would have got that. Okay, Inquisition's not a bad draw. Ragavan. They got 2 cards in hand and the Devourer. Could be Kozilek's Command. Okay. What are they doing? Scrying and drawing. So yeah, Inquisition could be good. This. Take the Spell Snare. Let's go and grab an Overgrown Tomb just so we can buy back a Bloodstained Mire and pass. Okay, there's hopefully I haven't drawn anything too big. Map. Probably should have needled map at some point. Okay. Draw. So I'll make another token. Okay, they're fetching with map. They're gonna go get Tron. Okay, they're afraid of Pithing Needle, so they do that. I think we could get rid of their blue mana here. Which I think I'm going to. Play Pithing Needle. Do it on Expedition map. Probably should have Saga'd instead. Okay, put them to 11 and then get rid of this. Just stops them Portent of Calamitying. They can make a big blocker. They're going to exile Ren and 6. Yeah. Thoughtseize. Well, I'll play the Saga. Thoughtseize isn't getting any better. Another land. Do I attack? No, I think we have to wait now. If they attack, do we double block? What have they found? Another talisman, sure. Another Thoughtseize. Surveil. Well, Nethergryph's a good one to put into the graveyard. How much does it escape? 3. 1, 2. So we can do this turn, but I'd rather make a construct. What if I make a construct and then attack? I think I'm just going to wait. We get through for 4, but next turn they might be lethal. So you need them to not top deck like Portent of Calamity. Oh, they found. Okay. Again, they find Portent of Calamity. They find Ugin. They find Emrakul. I assume they have. Yeah, we're just dead. Oh, that's a shame. Not really much we could have done about that. We just needed them to fade one turn. We drew a lot of land. Yeah, don't think there was much to be done there. But yeah, we'll take our lumps and move on to round number 2. Right, going to be on the draw here. Going to keep these Thought Seasons Tarmogoyf. Okay, Green Suns. So Titan, Samwise combo potentially. I think I'm just going to go and get a Swamp because we're pretty much guaranteed to be playing Goyf next turn. It is Titan. It's going to take the Titan. Okay, we play Otawara. Spelunking. Could have taken Spelunking, but okay, I'm going to play Saga. And then just Bowmasters right now. Kill the Dryad Arbor. I wonder in that last game if I'd had Boseijus, it would have made a difference. Annoying that we've had 2 games now where we would want Boseijus. Ooh, that was probably poor because they can bring that in. Yeah. Maybe you should have thought about that a bit more. Another Saga. So let's go land. Attack for 2. This time we're going to go and grab Haywire Might. Assuming they haven't found a Titan here. Surprised they don't bounce this. Because they have a Grazer to net the mana with that. Ooh, Boseijus. Yeah, so we'll grab Raucous Theatre here. Graveyard that one. There's a Grazer. Another Boseijus. Push. So I'll go Saga. I think rather than pushing, I just want to... Oh, we can't double Goyf. So, might as well push. Maybe should have saved the push for one of these, but I think this is fine. They're likely to block. Okay. Could have kept Bowmasters back, but I don't really think they're on something like Cultivator Colossus anymore. Okay, they're just making a construct, which is good news for us. They're going to get Amulet, Valakut. Okay. Another land's obviously not ideal. It's going to attack with everything here. Then we'll make a construct, make it more damage. Just want to get as much as possible through, and then go grab another mountain. Play another Goyf. Pass the turn. Not many turns left for the opponent here. How much will we get through? 5. Yeah, I mean, we kill them next turn. Really miss the Boseijus in the sideboard. But yeah, it's just my later list had replaced. It did have Boseijus in. I think instead of the Fulminators, at least in the sideboard. Okay, well, we're pretty dead if they have like a Titan. What have they got? It's a lot of mana. Oh, Green Suns. Okay, well, we'll let them play it out. But we're probably dead now because they can give it haste. Just pretty much it, yeah. So that's pretty rough. I don't know what they get. Probably Teleria West. I don't think we're necessarily dead to double. Don't know, 2 triggers and a Valakut, they might be able to go and get Dryad. Oh yeah, they get T West. So now they can go float all this, transmute T West. I don't think they can quite play Saga before this attacks though. Sorry, play Dryad. So if they go float, float. They didn't float the mana. Okay, so that's got haste. We know they've got Teleria West in hand. We'll see what they get here. Could double block. I suppose if they go and get bounce land. They can go bounce land. Vesuva's in the bin, but they can get it back with their land. I don't know. It's going to be, there's going to be some sort of combination of Dryad, like Dryad lands to trigger Valakut. We'll see what they get, which depends, which will inform how we block. Okay, so they get Echoing Deeps. Enters. Okay, so they have 2 Valakuts. We'll see what they bounce. They need a lot of mana to transmute. Yeah. Parents just conceded, like they couldn't, I think they didn't quite have enough mana. They wanted to go and get Dryad, I think, but I think they needed to float the mana before. And then we just kill them on the crackback. We don't have to block now. Fulminators. Haywire Might. Oh, we kind of do need Graveyard Hate. Don't like Bolt really. Push. Probably want to trim some pushes. Shadow Spear. Vexing Bauble's weirdly okay. So let's stop the. I'll keep 1 in. Witherbloom Command's good. Edict is fine. Bowmasters is a bit weak. Let me just look at the wording on Green Suns. Yeah, so we probably do want Cage and then trim push for another spell bomb. Maybe yeah, maybe 1 endurance. We'll try that. Like, because they have another angle of attack now with the Aftermath Analyst. This hand's a bit weird. I think I want a mulligan for some. Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan for like a Thoughtseize or something. Yeah, this is much better. What are we gonna put on the bottom? I think it's just Goyf. This goes and gets red, black. So actually I'm gonna keep the Nether Goyf. Okay, Grazer is annoying. That's a very good turn 1, so now we're just gonna Thoughtseize. Take the Scape Shift, so they just have lands in hand. Don't know what we're gonna do this turn. Shifting Woodland. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna play Saga. That's a good draw. we want to exile this. So we could go Saga, Goyf. No, I think I'm going to go Bloodstained Mire and play two things. Goyf, Ragavan. Then we can start attacking at least. Next time we'll go Saga Fulminator probably. Depends what they do. Well, okay, so I'm just going to do it now because it'll grow the Goyf big enough to get past the Grazer. Yeah, it's going to block the Ragavan, but that's fine. Vestige. That's pretty good. So we could go give this minus, kill the Amulet. We could get a land back. I think I'm going to go get a land back. Get a land back, kill Amulet. Yeah, I'm definitely killing Amulet, so it's this. I'm going to go target creature and destroy non-creature. Green, black. And then we get to attack with Ragavan. Okay, kill the Grazer. I suppose they do have 4 card types now. Okay, so yeah, we just get there, like, Thoughtseize taking their only thing, and then we drew Fulminator Mage, and yeah, Witherbloom Command, very good there. So yeah, we take down Titan. Let's move on to round 3. Right, on the play. We've got... Yeah, this is okay. I'll probably just Surveil rather than playing the Haywire Might on 1. Okay, that's pretty good. Tameo. We'll get the Mortuary, so we can exile their land, which is interesting. I'm going to graveyard the... well, yeah, graveyard the Thoughtseize. I'm just going to go Saga, Might the land. It's a bit weird, but I think that's fine. They play Saga, so that's a little bit awkward. Maybe you should have held up Bowmasters. Maybe, oh, I don't know. This is kind of... although, actually, now Witherbloom Command can kill Tameo. So let's go land. I think I'm just going to do that. Go black, red, probably. Destroy and get back a land. Stops them using Mox Amber as well. Oh, they've got Rebuke. Yeah. Definitely gotta play this better. Double Saga. Kind of need them to crack these baubles. So we can Bowmasters. What's this? Make a Saga token. Thought Monitor. So we make mana. Get something. Kill this. I think I'm just going to concede. We're not going to make a land drop this turn either. The Glyphs are quite big. Get the bauble. Play the Glyph. Push. Playing around Rebuke. Vexing Bauble pretty good in this matchup. It stops baubles, stop opals and ambers. See what they get. Probably get like Shadow Spear. Could be Boot. Soul Guide Lantern. I'm just going to concede. Just real uphill battle now. Want the Culling Rituals. Probably, well, maybe not Veil of Summer. Needle Spell Bomb is weirdly okay against Emery. What don't we want? Edict is okay. 6 probably gets slow. Command is good. I like the Thought Seizers and stuff. Push is fine. Oh, Ragavan just never gets through. Think of that. Could consider Fulminator. Let's go with that, I think. Culling Ritual, obviously very good. Mulligan, 6-lander. Yeah, we can just about keep this. Obviously going to need to find another land. I'm going to shock this in for Haywire Might. Because if we draw black source, might want a Witherbloom command. Oh, I should. That was really stupid. I should have Vexing Baubled there. Because it would have stopped this. Black mana. Yeah, that's good. Let's push here. Play the Bauble. Should have played on turn 1. Yeah, don't know what I was thinking there. Emery. Okay, so we can I'll attack and see what they do. Surprised they block there. Okay, because now we get to go this. -3, -1, destroy a permanent. Play the Saga. Say go. We haven't got much gas left, is the problem. Didn't expect Harbinger out of this deck. We do have answers to that. Okay, I might have to crack the bauble now. But we have got the basic mountain. I think we're just going to get cheesed here. Just didn't play around Harbinger. good if we can find our swamp. Okay, I think we can just call it a day. I just didn't play around Harbinger. I didn't expect them to have it. But yeah, let's move swiftly on to round number 4. Not the best start. We did beat Titan. Definitely could have played a bit tighter there. And yeah, against Tron, that top decked thing was bad. Yeah, definitely want Boseijus back in. Right, good hand here. Get to Thoughtseize on turn 1. Probably just go fetch shock Thoughtseize. Can get a blood crypt. We can get basic forest here if we need to. This hand we really want to play against energy. Okay, so it is Goryo's Vengeance. We'll take the Psychic Frog, obviously. But we can push that, but we definitely don't want to take any of the big threats for them to reanimate. Yeah, we'll play the Saga, because that gets us towards Graveyard Hate. I'm just going to play the Bowmasters at sorcery speed. Well, in our end step, because they do run Spell Snare, some lists. Like the list I run runs Spell Snare. Okay, 2. Frog. Oh, Tainted Indulgence. Okay, well, that's good. Our Bowmaster good here. Get to shoot them twice. Discard a Traxxer. Okay, play a land. Attack for 4. Obviously we're really weak to the card Goryo's Vengeance. Right, let's see what they do. They won't want to go to our turn because the likelihood is we play Spell Bomb or something. Okay, we'll fetch. Does it matter here? I'll get to make a construct. Okay, well they let Saga resolve. I'm going to float the mana here. Obviously we really want them to knock Goryo's Vengeance here. Okay, so we can just get Spell Bomb. Bowmasters deal extra damage. Graveyard that one. I wonder if it would have been possible to win here. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think I probably could have won. Because we could have made a construct. We should have made this one bigger. We could have Witherbloom commanded potentially if I played the different sequence lands differently. Definitely missing a few bits today. Right, so we want all of our Graveyard Hate, probably Veil of Summer, Endurances, Strategic Betrayal. 6 is probably too slow. Push is good. Don't like bolts. Ragavan is fine. Don't want Haywire Might or Shadow Spear or Bauble. How does that look? Yeah, we've got quite a lot of Graveyard Hate. We're pretty heavy on that at the moment. It's okay. Shielder's Edict, making them sack is a reasonable plan B. You've got an answer to Frog and an initial threat. Yeah. Let's lead off with Overgrown Tomb, Nevergoyf. They've been a Vengeance, which means they have one. We could consider playing Saga on 1. I want to fetch here. So that Goif's got some power to it. Could consider Saga on 1 to make sure we have Spellbomb online. They sometimes play Wrath of the Skies, which is a card we have to watch out for. Maybe we're not meant to play Saga this turn. Okay, there's the Archaeologist. A Milliner Traxxer. So I'm going to push here. Maybe we're not actually. I am going to play Saga. I think the risk is worth it. I'm not going to push. Hold on. If I don't, if the Shield's Edict doesn't work if we don't push anyway, so might as well get the damage through. We really don't want to see Wrath of the Skies, I suppose. Okay, no Wrath. Which is good. They put one on top. It's another Archaeologist. Okay, they do have Goryos, but they can't keep this around. They have a Ketramos, so they are on that kind of list. See what they play. They have Ephemerate as well. Right, so they choose push. Oh, I just got rid of push by accident. Okay, so they have push, archive, Ketramos ending. So that Ephemerate is actually a push. Okay, Traxxer's gone though. And Edict is a good answer to Ketramos. Didn't want to draw another land, really. I am going to play a fetch land here because it's definitely possible we have to Edict this turn. They didn't take an untapped land. Okay, there's Ketramos. Okay, they don't play a land at all. Okay, that's good. Because now we can make a construct and then attack. Okay. So we are at 9. Can we just get swamp here? Yeah. Make a construct. Notably Shadow Spear. I think I signed that out, but Shadow Spear does work against Ketramos. But we have sided it out. Okay, Inquisition's good. The mana. So given they've got ending in hand, I think I'm just going to go and get... Although we're going to exile it. Let's grab the vacuum. Oh, sorry, not exile it. We're going to... Let's cast... actually, we want to Inquisition first. In case they have Force. Another Ketramos. Do we just take that? There's not many cards in exile, but they do have Frog. What are we taking? This isn't easy, actually. I'm just going to take the ending. Hope for the best. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. It's not looking great here, but we have got a lot of damage. Get rid of the Atraxa now. Oh, I shouldn't have gotten rid of it then, really. Attack with everything. Okay, they do Solitude, pitching Atraxa. I'm surprised they do that now. Because they could have next turn Ephemerated. Oh no, that's a push. My bad. Ending's gone. Yeah, their hand is obviously really, really good. It's Ketros, yeah. No land though. Probably keep bringing Shadow Spear for the next one. I think we do have to put it on top because of Frog. That Frog's just going to be in pain because of, yeah, because it powers up Ketramos and they end up drawing loads of cards. Because they can just keep exiling them with Frog. I'm just going to push. In fact, yeah, we can't win this one. Like, we have 2 lands in hand. We're a long way from Ghost Vacuum. Well, we're not that far away, I suppose. Okay, no changes, I don't think. Oh, Shadow Spear in. I want the Ragavan, especially on the play. Trimmer. Why do we want Witherbloom command? Yeah, do that. See how that goes. But yeah, Shadow Spear can make Ketramos lose Indestructible. The list I run doesn't run Ketramos. Probably should have thought about it though. Yeah, maybe. Like a load of discard into Nethergoyf. Okay, they have got Wrath of the Skies. I'm just going to take Goryos. Maybe taking Goryos is poor there. They haven't got any white mana. This turn I'm just going to take the Archaeologist, I think. Okay, they put one on top. Veil of Summer. Okay, that's interesting. Because that counts as the push. So I think I'm just going to go Inquisition. Okay, they found Indulgence. Just going to take the Archaeologist. Go land. I'm going to play the Nethergoyf here. Because if they want to push next turn, it means they can't Indulgence. Otawara. Okay, so they are going to Indulgence by the look of it. That's a good draw. Go get red. Do we have red green? Yeah. Possibly could have surveilled there, but play the spell bomb. They could have force, but we have the answer. We haven't got much going on is the problem. We have answers to Frog. Okay, well they went for that instead. Bit surprised at. Okay, we find Thoughtseize as well. So I think I'm just going to Thoughtseize now. we get to take the Indulgence. We have a Ketramos, but no white mana. I think I'm going to take Ketramos, let them Indulgence. Yeah. See what they do. Oh, they did find the white mana, so don't know why they shock it in. I guess they could Indulgence into something. Maybe they'll try and Indulgence into... I guess they could Solitude Ephemerate as well. Saga is awkward. Because if they find white for Wrath of the Skies, I don't think I can play that. Although it would let me escape Goyf. But so does Spellbomb. I'm just going to let it go. Okay, Indulgence is pretty good. Okay, nothing of note discarded. Oh, they did discard Marsh Flats actually, so that means, yeah, they have another land. So they're going to Wrath here. So we'll get our Spellbomb action. But I'm glad we didn't play the Saga, obviously. Okay, Endurance is pretty good. So they have Solitude, one unknown. Let's see what we draw. Oh, that's good. So now we can go this. Cast another Goyf. Get rid of Inquisition, Spellbomb, Veil, Foothills. Only a 1/2, but play the Vacuum. Pass the turn. Okay, so they have Solitude available. Okay. Land. I mean, they're going to Solitude. The question is if they attack back. Oh, we can just make a construct. So I guess I should Surveil now. Graveyard that one, just in case he gains us more life from Nethergoyf. So they got 2 cards. Thoughtseize. Do I just cast the Endurance? No, I think we'll stick to the plan of making a construct. I'll probably eat the Endurance here because we're getting towards the stage where a Ghost Vacuum is going to be activated. Okay, well I'm going to try and block here. They have push. They'll block. Okay, so now we can eat Solitude. But it's got 1 card in hand. Okay, so that's Ghost Vacuum activation this turn. Yeah, so we'll make a thing. I wonder if I'm meant to get Shadow Spear instead. Yeah, I'm going to grab Shadow Spear because I'm a bit worried about Ketramos. And we do have Graveyard Hate already. I guess I can just use the mana to equip now. Marsh Flats is fine. Notably, if they Surveil a big one into the graveyard, we can't tap Ghost Vacuum anymore. Yeah, I'll put an endurance under it. Another push. Attack for 4. Okay. Two cards in hand for the opponent. Did we keep our bolts in? Yeah. Okay. No point activating vacuum there. Surveil. Hope they haven't drawn solitude. Okay. Do we get there? Prismatic ending keeps the game going. Ketramos. Okay, so depending on what we draw, I probably I should have topped that Bloodstained Mire. Okay, that's really lucky. Spell bomb. Spell bomb them. Yeah, this is a key way to get around Ketramos. No longer has indestructible. Yeah, and then that's good enough. Okay, good to get the win over Goryo. So we're 2-2. I think I've 3-2'd most of the last leagues. Curse of Jund, but yeah, we'll play the last one. Right, on the play here, gonna keep this one. I've got decent removal, a couple of threats, and yeah, we can surveil on 1 if we don't have to push or bolt. Okay, looks like an affinity list again. So I'm gonna get green mana so that if we draw Saga we can still play Goyf. Graveyard that one. Ragavan. Kinda wanna play that. Is Goyf gonna be any bigger than Ragavan next turn? I think I'm gonna play the Ragavan. I could dash. Actually, I'm gonna dash. Then we can hold up removal as well. Potentially ramp for next turn. Plus their deck's filled with cheap spells. Like we'd hit a, I don't know, Bauble or something there. Tameo. Memnite's fine. Obviously blocks Ragavan. Ooh. I'm just gonna push this to stop them making mana. Don't know, that might be weak. We still have the bolt. We want to keep their artifact count nice and low as well, especially in like a more aggressively 0-drop one. It could be that they only have a tap land here and this is going to really slow them down. Yeah, okay, so or no land at all. Okay, so now we're going land, Haywire Might, exile that. Just given that the opponent hasn't got any lands, I'm just going to exile the artifact land here, and then play a Ragavan. Could have dashed Ragavan again, but I think now this is fine. Opponent on a bit of a risky keep. Well, we can destroy the Springleaf Drum as well if we're feeling frisky. Don't think I'm going to do that just yet. Well, cast the Mox Opal. Do I just double Goif? Yeah. We are a Saga deck, so not completely out of the question for us to turn Mox Opal on. Might have had lethal there with burn damage from these two. Okay, so Culling Ritual in. Hey, why am I in? We don't really know what they are. I think Ragavan was good there, but I think in general they don't want that. Vexing Ball was good. Spell Bomb. I think having access to one Spell Bomb is fine. Pithing Needle. Yeah, I want Pithing Needle. Edict's not great. Maybe a one-off Fulminator. So yeah, a lot of these matchups are ones where I would have wanted Boseijus, so that's definitely a something for next time. This hand is very interactive. It doesn't do much. Like, we haven't got any pressure. But I don't know if that means we're meant to mulligan. I think I'm going to keep it and hope to find some, like a Goif or something. Okay, so I'm going to go Tomb Inquisition. Could consider pushing. Okay, so we've got, oh, well, that's handy. More old school Affinity, this list. Okay, you could consider Kneeling Saga, so it can't make constructs. How much do we care? It would stop our own Saga. They make one construct. I'm just going to kneel it. Stop them making construct. Oh, we could have just gone push Fulminator. What are we doing here? Bowmasters. How bad is them searching for us? I think I think I'm just going to hold up Bowmasters, because if we kill this and they just go artifact like Thought Monitor, I want to be able to Bowmasters. Okay, they get the boots. Another Saga. Kappa Cannoneer is problematic. Yikes. We haven't actually got many kill spells. It can't be blocked anyway. I think I cut my edict as well. So I'm going to go fetch a land. Push here. Probably should have pushed before. Keep the affinity count low. Let's check if I did side out my... Yeah. Well, that's a bit of a non-bow. Play it. Inquisition, it's not getting any better. Double Glimmer Void. Attack with both, and then I'm going to, depends if they find an artifact. I'm going to try and block sack. But we can't usually block, so having a, yeah, going for the block is fine there. So they haven't drawn an artifact. Ren 6. Just kinda doesn't matter. I think I'd rather surveil. Just attack with Bowmasters. Oh, but we can't make a token anyway, so. Start pinging. I doubt it's going to come down to that. What can we get with Saga? It's like Shadow Spear. Okay, Drum. That does make this big enough. Okay. We'll surveil. Goyf is a 6/7. I think we have to put that on top and pray they don't find an artifact and get Shadow Spear. Yeah. Get Shadow Spear, play Goyf. Equip. Actually, I guess we go buy back Saga. Equip here. Attack for 2. And then equip to Goyf and see if they find an artifact. Like, it's fairly unlikely they don't, given that a lot of their lands are artifacts as well. Well, that's not an artifact. That is, though. This is not going to be able to be blocked, so yeah. So I need to bring back in our edicts. Shieldred's Edict and the Betrayal. I think 6 is probably a bit slow. Fulminator was okay, but yeah, let's go with that. I think push isn't actually that good, although we do need to be able to kill all this stuff. Yes, this is fine. Yeah. So we'll go Overgrown Tomb. Inquisition. Okay, so they have Opal. I don't think it's Opal, but we can needle the plating. I don't actually have any creatures. I'm going to take the Opal. Stop them ramping. Citadel, Boots. And then I'm just going to play Red and 6. Maybe I should have played Saga. Yeah, with Thoughtcast in hand. Ooh, that's a good draw. Plating. Bowmasters is fine. Pithing Needle. Cranial plating. Plus. Yeah, Bowmaster is good actually into Thoughtcast. I guess they do a push, but they don't have the mana for it. But Glimmer Void does do that. Could wait on Bowmasters until next turn so we can go Bowmasters kill this with Ren and 6. Maybe that's what I'll do, just bolt. Well, I could just bolt here though. My opponent's targeting the Ornithopter. How much do we care? I could just bolt it. I think I'm just going to bolt it. Now they can't make a construct, which is a little bit surprising they went for that. Okay, so we quite like Bauble. Gonna play it. Plus, I remember with a shout at ultimating Ren and 6 potentially as well. Okay, they make a construct. I'll probably go and get some mana here. Haywire might. Okay, that makes sense. So with that on the stack before they can play a land, I'm actually just going to Bowmasters the Haywire Light. Well, that's done. We could have Ren and 6 that. Okay, we equip, that's fine. We'll obviously just jump. I was afraid they'd play a land though and then exile our Saga, which is why I went for the Bowmasters. Could draw a card here, but Thoughtseize isn't actually too bad. What am I going to get? Haywire Might for the boots. Could get Shadow. I think I was going to get Shadow Spear. Yeah, grab Shadow Spear. Play the Saga. Thoughtseize. Take Thoughtcast. Pass the turn. We're just going to chump with Bowmasters here. And then ultimate Ren and 6. And then we have pushes and Thoughtseizes and stuff. Oh, sorry, bolts and Thoughtseizes. Actually, we might not jump, I might just block. Okay, they have push, which is fine. Attack us. I think I am still going to block. Is that a waste? Oh, we go. I'm just going to take it. Keep my Bowmasters around. Well, that's a good draw. I'm just going to ultimate. It's got ward 1. So I can't go on fetch. Yeah, we'll go to 6. Pass the turn. I'm just going to push in their upkeep. So what I want to play around Metallic Rebuke. And now we just have, yeah, ability to make a token. 2 lands in hand, which obviously represent the best cards in our graveyard. Just tap like this. Haywire Might. I'm just going to equip Shadow Spear, I think. Can't think of too much the opponent can do. I suppose I could have another push. Okay, good that resolves. Could just Inquisition or Thoughtseize, but play a land and pass. We can Surveil here. Been a while since I've ultimated Ren and 6, so yeah, get the GGs. Yeah, okay, so fairly happy again, I think. Like, been a bit cursed by these 3-2s, but shouldn't complain. Finishing positive is obviously good. We lost to UTron, which you don't see that often, I guess. And was it Affinity as well? But I was really impressed with Witherbloom command. Yeah, I think that probably deserves an inclusion. Vexing Bauble continues to be good. Yeah, let me know what you thought, or if you got any suggestions. Didn't ever see 6 in this league, but it was good last time. But thanks everyone for tuning in, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.